Takes it back now.
Okay. Thank you. Do you want me to leave?
Sorry.
No? Okay.
How are you?
I'm not well at all.
No?
And you knew this last time I saw you.
Yeah. We've known all along, Michael.
If you'd known all along, so why haven't you told me, and why didn't you fix this a year ago?
I think you misunderstand what you're...
No, because you sat me in that room with another load of guys, right? You know, no, please, let me finish, right? And then you can opinionate your words, right? You sat me in that room with my niece, right? I brought down in front of you and you sat there, right? And I told you how I'm medicating myself about the drugs. If it works, yeah, you go ahead. That's what you said to me. And then you turned around and said to me then, you said, you know, this is psychological as well. You've done this to me and put this psychological problem into my head, right? It wasn't psychological. And as soon as they saw me downstairs, right, they turned around and said, we cannot believe that you've had to wait this long. They was absolutely disgusted. They could see it within a matter of seconds. And all it would have taken you was 10 minutes a year ago to sort this out. And you didn't. You've done nothing but turn my life upside down, ruin my life, turn me to drugs, give me medication for no reason whatsoever, because there was never a problem. I came in about my bowel and problems of controlling my sugars. Now I've got to the point where I can't eat, drink, nothing. I've been bedbound for 5 weeks. I told you I was going to end up in here in a body bag, and I nearly did. And you turned around and told me it was all in my flaming head. And that's what's really upset me.
Michael, so that's not entirely true, because it's clearly written in the notes. I've talked to you about...
Oh, you're written in the notes, but the witnesses are there, like, you know what I mean? Okay. And all the nurses have witnessed it.
So can you tell me who told you about the study that you've just had, what it showed, and how that's different to all the things we've talked about?
Everybody downstairs, they turned around and said that.
Have you got a name of those people?
Everybody that did the barium swallow test.
Okay, and from your understanding, what did it show?
From my understanding, what did it show? The inability, the slowness of everything going down, nothing going into my stomach, blockages already there from food that I already had, like probably about 3 days before, liquids that I can't even get into me. But that's not the point. The point is you could have sorted this out a year ago. Yeah, you could have done. So you're going to blame it on the diabetes now, or you're going to blame it on my bowel, which you can't do that, right? Because these were problems before that. I was in a coma a year ago, right? You intubated me, right? Bear with me. No, the intensive care did, right? Ever since that intubation happened, correct, right? When I came out of that intubation, I was projectile vomiting and constantly hiccuping. I said, something's wrong. There's nothing right. Something not right here. Can you do an investigation? Yeah, no problem. They didn't do an investigation, right? There was a big problem there, right? Otherwise, it would have been on my records. You didn't do a barium swallow test, and you turned around and said, oh, we've got your diabetes under control. You're just eating a little bit, but you'll be okay soon. There you are, sir. Off you go. And every time I came in and I kept telling you the same problem, you kept dismissing it, giving me meds, making me worse with them meds, and there we go, right?
So, Michael, you had an endoscopy before this happened because you were complaining about your swallowing.
That was October.
Yes, but you had that one because you were complaining of difficulty swallowing.
Difficulty swallowing because I was constantly vomiting with my stomach.
And then you also had a barium swallow.
Yeah, which came back inconclusive, and I was admitted into A&E because I couldn't go through with it because I was so weak, because you lot made me that ill. You turned me into a heroin addict.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did. You gave me a flaming morphine addiction, so don't lie about that, right? Because the flaming doctors and the GPs are behind me on this. You gave me a morphine addiction here because the hospital and all you consultants, because you wouldn't communicate with any of each other. I'm voicing my word across now, right? Because at the end of the day, you've neglected me for a year. You've turned my life upside down. You've ruined my kids' lives. They're getting bullied in school because of this, right? I have had an absolute gutsful, and I will take you all the way for this, right? The other day, I was supposed to have an urgent peg in my stomach, yes? 2 days later, I've had flipping ketoacidosis again. I've had my sugars dropping to bare minimum. I can't get them back up because I can't eat anything. They said downstairs, I urgently need a peg in me, and you've been avoiding me for a day and a half.
Right, we will speak to, because I don't know.
I want it done today, now, to get food into me. Otherwise, I'm taking you all the way. every single one of you, and you can say about your notes and everything else, but we've got the evidence.
You haven't got any evidence.
Whatever. I'm not having it. Just if you do what, you keep saying what I have and haven't got, right? You're trying to say that my daughter and my niece is a liar, and you did not tell me that all this was in my head. Lisa was in there, my diabetic nurse was in there, and somebody else was in there. Oh, it was a shrink. I wouldn't have needed a shrink at all if you didn't do this to me a year ago.
Who did ask for that video swallow?
I've been begging you for a year. How many admittances have I had? How many times have you said you got to stop, keep coming in and look after your sugars?
Who requested it?
How could I look after my sugars if I couldn't eat a swallow? How could I if I couldn't eat a swallow? Right? The barium swallow was set for Monday, yes? Yeah? I've been at home bedbound for 5 weeks waiting for this barium swallow. Listen to me now. Waiting for this test, yeah? I got up that morning. I've had insomnia. I can't sleep. I can't sleep because I'm choking to death while I'm sleeping. Correct. Right. Yeah? I couldn't breathe. Yeah? And I said, oh, I've got a barium swallow today. No, you haven't. I said, no, it's an outpatient's appointment. I'm going down for it today. I just need another time. No, you haven't. They cancelled it. Blah, 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 again, because I was an admitted person in here. Every time I keep getting an endocrinology appointment, endoscopy, I end up in hospital. Then they cancel the appointment because I'm already here. Then you won't do it. And then you keep saying that there's nothing wrong with you. We did the test and you're the expert with the camera and everything else. My body couldn't tolerate the camera. I remember because I spewed up over everyone, even you.
No, I didn't do it.
The other guy?
Yeah, so... Yeah, I understand. But
down endocrinology.
No, it wasn't me.
No, you personally. I mean, as a team of consultants.
Right. Okay.
I'm not aiming it directly at you. I'm aiming it at all of you.
I totally understand your frustration with your situation, Michael. Right?
No, I haven't. Do you know? I've had nothing, and sliding scale I was supposed to have been staying on because now I can't get food into me, I can't get drinks into me. I'm dying. The doctor told me Monday, the GP came out to me, I've been in my bed, right, I've wet myself, urinated in 57 bottles, sick everywhere. I've ruined my home, ruined my life, all because I was waiting for this barium swallow, right? You know what I mean? I've had no Christmas. I've not seen my kids, everything because of this, right? It's destroyed everything. They're getting bullied for this. And I've had no apology.
That's not acceptable.
It's not acceptable for this NHS system. It's not acceptable for all these visits either, though.
Michael, who asked for that barium swallow?
I begged for it.
Who asked for it? Who requested it? Which doctor?
You requested it.
I did not request it.
Who requested the barium then?
Well, that's what I want to know.
I've got black and white letters at home with dates, times and everything else, right?
Yeah.
I was supposed to come in on the 18th of January. I phoned in, I said, sorry, I can't get in now, right? I'm going to be 10 minutes late. No, they changed it to the 8th and they didn't even tell me. So I said, right, I'm going to need this appointment. I had to wait again and they said, right, 19th of February. I've got all the letters, all the evidence.
I don't know who requested
yeah,
it.
but it's got your name all over these letters. It's got endocrinology department.
I'm not endocrinology.
Bear with me. Dr. Yap, multiple consultants on endocrinology. This is what I'm saying. All your names are on these letters.
Well, we need to sort that out because it shouldn't. My letters shouldn't.
It's okay. There's nothing in it. I use it. Basically, I have to lay on things for pain to pain myself.
When I spoke to you before, right?
If you want to help me, right, you help me go against them as well.
What I suggested, your problem was due to the muscles of swallowing, all right? Do you remember the term dysmotility?
Can I just see if my daughter's texting? I need to respond. Thank you.